Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining this live. I'm so excited about the mini hair journey. Zenoa Naturals does a hair journey every year, but this year we're doing something a little bit differently. So, you may have seen the posts on our social media pages, and this is what you basically need for this hair journey: the rice water slash onion and all the goodies, that growth spray, and the Zenoa Naturals growth oil. Before we go ahead and do this process, I just want to give you some information. So we're going to be going live every night for the 3 months because support is good, and being on this journey and just being in the group and getting the reminders and stuff, sometimes it's not enough. So we will be going live not every night, 6 out of 7 nights per week, because I have a late class on Monday nights. So until that class ends, we'll be going live every almost every night at 7:30. So I want us all to get an old shirt and drop some lines on the back, because when you can measure your hair length and see the growth, seeing is believing, and it encourages you to go on. For those of us who are not at shoulder length just yet, what I want you to do is take a particular part of the hair, and that's the same section that you're going to measure before and after the hair journey. So say you're going to do this portion, make sure that you section the same portion of your hair, and if you take a photo with it in a braid like this, make sure when you take your after photo it's the same section and it's in a braid. If it was wet or dry, just make sure that you do the same thing for your before and after, so it's very accurate. And I want you to be able to see some growth in this 3 months. So for the spray, it should be stored in the refrigerator, and doing doing a massage, a growth massage, is done best and works best when it is done close to bedtime, which is why we're doing it in the night. And that's because when you go to bed, your body slows down completely. Your body's not focusing on all the energy move around during the day and all the activities that you do, and so your blood flow can focus on going to the scalp, because the growth oil and the spray, they both stimulate the scalp, and whenever it's stimulated, it encourages blood flow to go to that area. And so it has been proven scientifically that it's best to massage your hair close to the time so that you get the best results. I'm not going to tell you to do it just before you're going to bed, because when you spray this on the scalp, the root of your hair is going to be a little bit wet, and you want that to dry completely before you go and put your bonnet on and go to sleep. So we're going to be doing it around 7:30 every night. And before you spray, I want you to take this out of the refrigerator about half an hour before, so that it's not so very cold, because you know that cold liquids will close the pores and we don't want that. So take it out of the fridge. I actually sat mine in a little cup of warm water just to bring the temperature down, and that's what we want for the hair journey. Thank you to everyone who is joining. It's good to have you. We are few, but we're gonna press through, and people will join as time goes by. So now for the process. For the growth oil, it does come with a little spout, and it's very convenient to just, open your spout and apply the oil directly to the scalp. But I don't do it that way because I can't see how much I'm pouring out, and I tend to use too much when I do that. So I have a little DPH measurement cup right here. I just pour a little oil in it, what I think I'll use. I try not to pour too much because I don't want to have leftovers, because leaving it open, it will start to lose its ability because of the essential oils that are in it. So I just pour out what I think I'll need, a very small amount, and if I need more, I'll add a little more. And then I just dip my finger in the cup and apply it directly to the scalp. So today I did my clarifying wash, and then I just put my hair in these large braids. My 2-year-old says my hair looks like snakes, so that's what we're gonna work with. So I put these snakes in my hair because it's just very convenient to give me easy access to the scalp. So on this hair journey, you will need to have access to your scalp. You might not have your hair sectioned smaller, and that's completely fine, because when you massage, your fingers will actually, it won't just stay on where the part is, it will actually go inside your sections. So this size is fine if you want to do something like this. Whatever you're doing, just be prepared to make the sacrifice to not have your fanciest hairstyle for the next 3 months, because we want to get some results. So that's a sacrifice that we're going to be making. So we're gonna start off by spraying the rice water, onion, ginger, niceness growth spray directly on the scalp. One more thing, for those of you who have already made the spray, you know that when you ferment rice water, it does not smell good, which is why I encouraged using peppermint oil or birch sweet. I prefer birch sweet. It does a better job at masking the smell. And don't ferment for more than a day if you're really new to this, because if you go longer than a day, you probably won't be able to use the spray because you can't deal with the smell. I have fermented for up to a week and I can deal with it. My husband, not so much. But ferment for a day and make sure you have essential oil to control the smell. So I'm just spraying my sections, and because my sections are so large, I spray a little extra and I allow it to run down into the section just to make sure I'm covering the entire scalp. And I am very, very generous with this spray. If you don't want it running down on your clothes, which maybe you don't want, because when it dries on the clothes, then you know it will leave the smell behind. But you can just put a towel over your shoulders to prevent it from getting onto your clothes. But I apply very generously to make sure my scalp is completely wet. Not to the point where it's running down in my face, although that might happen sometimes. But if you do have troubled areas, for example, me, my hair back from shedding a lot after I had my baby 2 years ago. So it's come a long way, but it's still a focus area for me. So even after spraying everywhere, I still go again and spray the hairline to make sure it is saturated. And that's all the way around the crown of the head. Alright, so that step is out of the way. The next step is to apply the growth oil. So I just dip my finger and I just find wherever my scalp is open and I just apply the oil. If you did not get to purchase Azenoa Naturals Growth Oil, it's not too late. You can still go ahead and purchase it. And if you really just can't purchase it, make the spray and still come along with us. Alright, so now I am at the front. Alright, so just the same way that I applied extra to my troubled areas right now, I'm going to do the same with the oil. So I'm just going around the hairline right now, making sure that it really gets in there. Alright, so almost done applying the oil. Alright, I think that covers everything. Now for part 2, the massage. So usually on the hair journey, we just sit down and we do 2 types of massages. We do a regular massage, which is what we're going to do tonight. And we also do an Ayurvedic massage, which we will do as we go along. But for this here journey, our regular massage is going to take another form. So we're not going to sit. We're actually going to stand. But there is a disclaimer. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be inverting my head to massage the scalp. It's called inversion method, where you literally hold your head down. You don't have to stand and do it. You can sit on a chair, you can sit on the end of your bed and hold your head down. If you're having a headache, if you're not feeling well, do not invert. Just sit and do your massage. If you're pregnant or if you just don't feel comfortable doing it, it's okay to just sit and massage. If this is your first time doing the inverted method, ensure that you are near a bed or a chair if you're going to stand and hold your head down. So if you do feel a little dizzy when you're done, you can sit on the chair so you won't fall and hurt yourself. And the last thing is at the end of when we're done inverting, because we're going to invert for 4 to 5 minutes, when we're done, get up slowly. Don't come up too quickly because I don't want you to get dizzy and fall and hurt yourself. So now, I'm just going to move this chair out of the way, and I'm going to just literally hold my head down. And what this does, it actually encourages the blood flow to go to the scalp. The first time I did this, my mother actually told me that when she was a child, her grandma used to make her hold her head down to massage it to say the hair will grow. So this is a really old adage. Alright, so let's massage. Can I have a 4-minute timer? Let's do 4 minutes tonight. Thank you. That's my assistant, my husband. So now we're just gonna gently massage with the beds of your fingers, not your fingernails, not the tips. Four minutes can be a really long time when you're inverting and massaging your head. It just seems so never ending. But it's worth it. It's a sacrifice we make. So while you are massaging, take big deep breaths. That also helps with the process. So inhale nice and big through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And ensure that when you inhale, your tummy goes out and not in. We tend to breathe incorrectly. A lot of people, when they inhale, they go, shoulder goes up, tummy goes in. That's incorrect. So we want to make sure that when we inhale, your diaphragm expands. So take nice big deep breaths during the entire 4 minutes. A hair massage is always so relaxing. It actually makes me sleepy. Babe, how much time? Thank you. Sometimes when I'm doing this massage, I actually get tired. And so I rest my elbows on my knees like this because I'm not very young, you know. So the old bones and joints, yeah. So when I get tired, I literally just rest my elbows on my knees and keep massaging. 2 minutes is so long. Is time's up? Whew. Okay, so you get up slowly, and then that was a very long 4 minutes, but we did it. All right, so that was 4 minutes massaging the hair while inverted. We're not done. We actually want to get 10 minutes of massage in on this hair journey. So we're going to finish the other 6 minutes while sitting. And if you do have trouble spots, bald spots anywhere on your scalp, alopecia, for me, my hairline, you spend a little extra time on those spots while you're sitting or even while inverted. Just give it some extra love. And still take your big deep breaths. If there's anybody that came on the live while I was inverted, you must have been wondering what is going on. But the other lives will not be this long. This was the first one, so I had to do a little explanation. But the other nights we will just come on, do our 10 minutes, take a few questions at the end, if any, and then that will be it. So we'll do this together, Encouragement, sweeten labor. Yeah. So we have 3 more minutes of massaging. Remember to take your deep breaths. Okay, Fiona, I will post it. And I don't remember if you're in the Telegram group or not, but it is on this channel. I posted it this week, the video, so you can check that out. But I'll send you the link on WhatsApp. And welcome, Canis. Yes, you are late, but don't worry. We have 1 minute to go, and you have 2 more months, 3 weeks, and 6 more days of massaging. So don't worry about it. Okay, my timekeeper said that time is up. That is 10 minutes of massaging. Day 1 is down. Fiona, it's not an onion, rice, ginger oil. It's actually a spray. It's rice water with all the other added stuff. But yes, I saw where you said oil, so I just wanted to clear that up. But we are done for this evening. Thank you for those of you who stopped by. I really do appreciate it, and I look forward to the growth that we are all going to experience on this mini hair journey in 2023. If you have any questions, I'll hang around for another 2 minutes. You can drop it in the chat, but if not, thank you so much. Peace and love. See you tomorrow night. Pizza, yes, we'll be doing it every day for the 3 months. The only thing is that on a Monday night for the next couple of weeks, I won't be doing a live because I have a late class. But every other night we will be doing a live. And once that class ends, then we will do lives on Mondays as well. Alright, so if there are no more questions, thank you again, and I will see you tomorrow at 7:30 CST. God bless you. Bye.